Alright, before I paint this thing up, I thought I'd show you how I made the TIE Fighter so you can see all the different parts. First, the center is a 9-inch beach ball that I paper mache'd, and then I went ahead and drew the design on the front and then cut it out very carefully with a serrated knife. You can see a couple of the parts broke, but that was okay. I just used some tape to put it back together. Once I put the asphalt sealer on it, it's not gonna show much. Okay, so then the other parts are, I have these Panera just paper cups. You can use any paper cup, but I was trying to get a different contour rather than just having a straight pole like I did the large one. And so there's two hot glued together and then hot glued to the beach ball, and then I use liquid nails to get it around the pieces of foam which make the wings. So the wings are a piece of styrofoam. It's about 1 inch thick, and then I used this about half of that thickness. I had another piece of foam that I cut into strips, which are about 1.5 inches, and then I went ahead and made the center part, that hexagon. Is it hexagon, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep. And then the strips of the kind of making the spokes of it, and then of course the outside layer. Same thing for the outside, so that's how I got that thickness. And then the center part is just a cap off of a milk jug. Same thing for the other side. And all glued together with just some white Elmer's glue, and then another cap there. To hold it all together, I have a piece of PVC, you can see from the inside of the ball, going all the way through the styrofoam and then out the other side, and then I used again the liquid nails to stick that on there. So that's all it is to it. Liquid nails was pretty much essential because otherwise the wings would just spin, and I was having some trouble with that, just like I had on the big one. The big one I actually had to put a pipe that was long ways sticking out and then embedded it in the foam, but the foam was a lot thicker, so to stop it from spinning. But this little guy is doing much better with that. The other thing is some of the foam wasn't exactly cut perfectly, so I just put some compound in there, fill in the gaps. And then once it was all dry, I'm going to go ahead and paint it with some asphalt sealer just to make it a little more sturdy. And then I'm going to go ahead and paint it the typical gray and the black and give it some color. So anyway, there's the TIE Fighter. It's pretty big, not as big as the giant one that I made, but this is a nice compliment. We're going to string them up in the trees for my son's Star Wars birthday party. So anyway, there's the TIE Fighter. Alright, so here's the final TIE Fighter, all painted up with the gray and the black. It needs a little touch-up paint where I had to fill in some gaps, but you guys get the idea. Came out pretty good. It's really solid, staying together well, and I'm going to use some fishing line and hang it from a tree for my son's birthday party. So there's your TIE Fighter, and I spray painted it inside so you can't see the PVC pipe holding everything up. And that's about it. I'll put the fishing line like right about here and just hang it in the tree. Pretty cool. Looks pretty nice. I'm happy with it. It's a little more touch-up paint where I missed. And then this guy's ready for Star Wars party.